Here is day 9 of my 75k valuation challenge where I only trade the AM and PM Silver Bullet trading hours. This is for the 30th of May 2023. This is trade number 1. Price this morning took Asia lows and I'm looking for a quick bounce off of that. Once we get a change of character, I enter in as price dips back down to that 1 minute fair value gap. And I do experience a little bit of drawdown, but that's okay. I do move my TP to 4 handles. And that's because I was watching the 15-second chart and something spooked me on that, and I don't remember what. I regret it. I think the TP should be left alone. And I kind of realized that around this moment when this candle starts to spike up. However, I kind of take my punishment and leave it alone at 4 handles. I haven't moved my stop loss up yet, but mentally it's below that short-term low, which is the candle where my entry's at. That's eventually where I'm going to move it, but right now I'm kind of keeping my hands off the mouse and letting price do its thing for a little bit here so I can get a better feel of where it wants to go. We had a great reaction off this 1 minute fair value gap to the downside earlier, and we have another reaction off it, but we're kind of stalled here. So at this point, I'm pretty confident that my TP is going to get hit, probably go higher, which it did. Spoiler alert, it does go higher, but that's okay. At this point here, I'm about to move my stop loss then, not to that short-term low, but to break even. But before I get a chance to do so, TP is hit. Very nice trade, and I'm okay with that. So for the second trade here, I'm still looking for a sell at this point. I know that in the past it's gotten me in trouble when I'm trying to force a trade. So the luxury I had this morning was I already had a beautiful winning trade. I didn't have to get into anything at all. So I get a little picky here about my entry, which is a good thing. Initially, I was looking to take one mini contract at that volume imbalance, but that wouldn't really have jived well with my potential stop loss. So I do move it up to that very prominent fair value gap that's up above here, near where the change of character occurred. This I'm happy with here, because if price does again decide to want to target those sell side liquidity levels that I have marked out, I'm okay with it leaving me behind. I already have a good trade of the day. I don't need to force anything that I don't want to. However, I do want to see what price decides to do here. I don't show my trading view chart in this recording. That wasn't intentional, it was just kind of the way that things happened. So I can't really show what my sell side liquidity levels were. But I get tagged in here, love where my stop loss is at. I'm happy with that. I'm only at 1 micro. So if I did give anything back, it's not the whole thing. I quickly moved to break even because of that. I want to make sure I do protect the profits that I have. And then boom, shotgun TP hit. Very beautiful. A nice start of the week. I did not trade yesterday on Memorial Day. I did show up and I had OBS recording, but man, that price action was gross. So here's the beginning of the week for me. We're up $77,000 on the account. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.